I think 1993, but it's 94, 75, 76. Oh, sorry, you caught me right when I was practicing. Hi, my name is Travis Manise. I'm from Princeton, California. So things I like to do is play basketball, hunt, fish, and also I love showing cattle. As you can see, Princeton, California is known for its rice and duck hunting season in the fall. I have a 4-stall mare motel barn. Now, I did not grow up in a cattle industry. My grandparents never had cattle. My dad started our company in 1999. They bought one cow that was a Brayford Cross cow. We started with that. Then he went and sold those cows and bought some registered Brangus. We showed the Brangus till 2003. We sold out, we bought a rodeo company in 2005. We had 40 head of bulls and 40 head of cows. I was the youngest PBR stock contractor for 5 years. Also, with having that, with business cuts and a new governor coming into office in California, we had to sell out our rodeo company. So I turned to the next best thing. That was to go back to showing cattle. Like I said, this is my facility. It's a four-stall mare motel barn. And if we walk right over here, I have a sweet tub over here that's made by Prefer. I have a Powder River alleyway and a Powder River squeeze chute for doctoring. The brown thing you see there is a cage with a scale in it, so we can weigh our cattle, and not only just the cattle, but the hogs for the 4-H and the sheep for the 4-H and FFA. So this is my facility, and this is what I use every day. Also, I got some big pens out back that has my mule and some other cattle that I have for this part. So this is my facility. Now to tell you a little bit about my FFA projects. I raise a market steer. His name is Gunner. He's 1,372 pounds and fares in 1 week. He's a Manamon boys out of a Who Made Who cow. To tell you a little bit about some of the other FFA projects that I have are show heifers and breeding cattle. I raise registered Herefords and South Devons, as well as raising some commercials with my father. I raise a market steer every year because I enjoy the things that they bring to me, and they enlighten my world. With raising market steers and breeding cattle, I can expand my herd and also be one of the best producers. I said in the last segment that the other projects that I do at FFA are raising show cattle and also raising some breeding cattle. If we turn to the right over here and these 2 stalls on the other side, I got some show heifers that I'm getting ready to go to Junior Nationals in July with for the South Devon Association. Little red heifer, the 133D heifer. She's a new heifer I bought. She's a Manhattan out of a cow called Frosty from Dark Ice. I just bought her. She came from Minnesota, so she's getting on grain and she's getting ready to go to a show here in a couple weeks. This year I was the 2016-2017 Princeton FFA reporter. I just retired last week. Last year for the Creed, I went to the state level for competition. Out of the top 24, I placed pretty high up. I did a really good job during the Creed. I love leadership. Leadership is one thing that I like. I like promoting things. So especially with the cattle and anything, I like to promote. So if I got a new heifer, I'm gonna promote her as much as I can. I want to go to every show I possibly can. I want to do everything with her. Now I've told you who I am, my facilities, and the cattle that I have to provide for you guys today. Now to tell you also a little bit, I'm an auctioneer. I help my dad with auctions, so I've been trying to practice that, especially going in the cattle industry. When I have my own production sales, I can auctioneer my own production sales, or any other sales. So, I hope I sold you into picking me for this year's NILE Merit Heifer. The reason why I'd be a good NILE Merit Heifer candidate is because I would halter break her right away as soon as I got her. I'd take her to some local shows around home and also go back to NILE in Denver like I did this year with South Devon cattle. I'd keep records like George Washington did as president and the U.S. Congress. I would do that with this heifer. Keep records, breed her, and make sure I get the best calves out of her as I can possible.